Nice, Pisces. Nice. Not so nice, but nice. We got some things going on. Alright, so some things are definitely coming in for y'all and you don't expect it. Like, you don't expect it. I like this. Oh my gosh. The sun, you know what you guys had to do. The sun was clarity in a situation. I feel like you guys had a moment of realization. Like something kind of clicked for y'all. You know? Darkness meets the light. So there's no confusion, no nothing. And I feel like you guys, even though still a little bit, it's a big journey, right? The Six of Swords rather. Six of Swords is a really big journey. And even though you guys are, not quite sure what to expect, good things can come. Good things are coming in and you guys are anticipating those good things coming in. But most importantly, y'all are open to things coming into your lives, which can offer itself to be a great opportunity. I love it. So the heart of your reading is the Three of Pentacles. And that is talking about planning for the future with somebody. Planning for the future, really seeing a situation, blossom, really making plans to take things to the next step, taking things to the next level. I like that, right? And with the Page of Pentacles coming up in the present, I really like that too with the Tower. It's like you guys don't see something coming in, or there's something like unexpected that you guys may end up getting offered here. Somebody may offer you some sort of love, or somebody may extend themselves to you. But looking at the past, I'm loving it too. You guys are feeling successful. You guys are feeling really happy. We're really feeling proud of the work that you've been putting into your relationships. The relationship itself you're very proud of. The Six of Wands can also indicate that you've been recognized, you've been seen. So I kind of get this feeling that you guys maybe have, the person that you've been trying to hook up with, someone that you've been trying to settle down with, they noticed you in the past and things started to really kick off. So I see great success here. And with the Page of Pentacles, I just can't help myself but to think that somebody may come in to offer you something. So you guys may be trying to plan on offering something to someone else. Maybe this is your guys' back plans. You just don't know exactly when the right time will be. So it's just at a moment, right? The Tower's like somebody's going to start kicking down the doors. Someone's going to start making some things happen. And I kind of get this vibe that some of you guys will be hit with some sort of offer that may be very, very, very valuable, but then some of you guys may be the people that are extending yourselves to someone, are giving someone something of great value. Now, the one thing I have to say is that Three of Swords is a really weird placement to have. The where the Three of Swords is very weird, only because it's talking about some old issues coming back up. Some things like triggering you, some things that make you slightly uncomfortable. Or more slightly uncomfortable, but there's some old issues that come up from that. Now, it could be that everything could be going smoothly, and then you're just kind of worried that something else may have like hiccup or something like that. There may be something that's out of the blue that kind of catches you off guard. But I kind of get this feeling that these are, this is some healing that's being done too. Like whatever work that you've been doing here, and the Six of Swords is an exciting card as well as a card of mourning. So it's like leaving something behind, like someone that you used to know, an area that you used to know. It can be physically moving, right? You may have put roots down, had a lot of history in this area, and you had to move, right? Or you decided to move. I feel like mourning is never something not necessarily sad. It is sad, but it's also giving honor to what was, right? What was and what you became out of that, that experience. So some of you guys may be kind of like, maybe things could slow down and you start to catch up with what kind of went down. Even though things are going in a really good direction, it may be that your heart starts to catch up with you, what you've done so far, things that you missed, people that you missed, right? But I kind of get the feeling that some of you guys are planning to move with somebody. Maybe someone's offering for you to move in with them. But I kind of get this feeling that with the Three of Swords, it has to do with where you're going. Or where you've come from. I think there's something that's coming up there. Alright, let's see why the Three of Swords is coming up in y'all's future in the first place. Why is the Three of Swords coming up in the future for Pisces? The 8 of Cups. You guys get emotionally drained. You guys get tired. Okay. Like, get tired from what? What are you doing? Why is the 8 of Cups coming up? Well, because of the Fool, taking a leap of faith, going outside of your comfort zone with something. And then the 5 of Swords. Okay, I feel like, okay, I get it. So I feel like for a lot of you guys here, like, there's great things happening. Great things. But with the future coming up, I feel like you guys have had to sacrifice a lot. Had to sacrifice a lot of things to make something work. And there may not have been a lot on the other person's end that they may be sacrificing. I don't know. There's not a lot of clarity on that per se if you're the only one sacrificing. But I do get this feeling that what you guys feel is that you sacrifice quite a bit. You're not going to feel like sacrificing very much after this. So I kind of get this vibe that the situation, even though it's made something that you want, it's come with a lot of giving of yourself, a lot of compromising of your own self, and a lot of risk taking. And the 5 of Swords can also indicate too that there may be some arguments or some things that come up that are that you disagree on. But I don't really feel like this is really an argument per se. I kind of just feel like you guys are tired of giving of yourself. You're done extending yourself in such a way that makes you depleted, right? So the 3 of Swords is like, hey, you've given up a lot. You've sacrificed a lot. Is this something that's worth continue to fight for? Are is this something that you still really want? And 2, if that's the case, then then you're in the right direction. If it's not what you want, then there may be a lot of contemplation with that. But I also kind of feel like what you guys have had to let go of was already something that was emotionally draining you. And in the sense that even though you guys were really figuring out things on your own, thinking for yourself, right? Really making sure that you're taken care of. There may be some things that you missed from that situation. I feel like ultimately, though, I don't even think this is really a bad thing. I feel like with the 3 of Swords there, the 8 of Cups, Fool, the 5 of Swords, those 4 cards to me kind of also say that you're starting to recognize a lot of the things that you've moved away from, the healing that you're going to be starting, because whatever you moved away from, you were emotionally drained. And it took a lot I don't know if it took a lot for you to take a leap of faith. Some of you guys, it was just like easy because you had nothing to lose anyway. And the 5 of Swords is like, you're now focusing on what you want to do, focus on what you want, focusing on what makes you happy, instead of always kind of making yourself open and available to be flexible for someone else. I feel like you're no longer being that kind of person. You're no longer kind of sacrificing for just anybody. You're sacrificing for yourself, which is totally fine. And I get that the 9 of Wands coming up in this position I get why it's saying that. Because if you guys are really pushing yourself and extending yourself and putting yourself in a situation where you have to start fresh, it totally makes sense that that you're going to be exhausted. I just feel like with the 9 of Wands 2 being the best path to follow, it's a very encouraging card to have, because even though you may be really tired and maybe ready to kind of like throw in the towel, I feel like you're kind of getting closer and closer to the place where you want to be. And I kind of get this feeling that y'all already know too. Like, I think you guys know that you guys are getting close to, succeeding. You guys are getting close to achieving what you guys want to achieve, right? You guys are getting close to ending the cycle. So, of course, right, naturally, you're going to want to push forward anyway. I kind of get this feeling that you guys are really trying your best to keep pushing forward. You guys know that your best path to follow is to continue to work on it, to continue to fight for it, because you've already sacrificed quite a bit. You've already, completely like reset your emotions in a way, or reset your feelings, so reset your energy gauge. Like, you guys have definitely opened yourself up to try something new when you were emotionally, when you felt emotionally down with things. So naturally, I kind of get this vibe that you guys are ready to just keep going, keep fighting until the fight's over. Keep, manifesting, keep working hard towards something. So your hopes and fears is coming up as the 4 of Wands. So I kind of get this feeling that you guys really want to move. That's what I was saying. Like, I think you guys want to move, or somebody else offering to move in with you, or you moving with them, which explains the traveling. Like, somebody's moving from a different place. Somebody's moving house. And I think that's just like that you hope that the move goes successfully. I feel like that you guys hope that the situation really shows where you guys have put all your work into, and you can start not only celebrating the happiness that you've, pretty much started on, but also can feel comfortable working in that environment to expand and move forward with this. Because the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're working with somebody to make a lot of this situation happen, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are working together with somebody to, to be in a very healthy relationship, right? So, I mean, I kind of get this feeling I kind of get this feeling that you guys are really working hard with somebody to, get this move underway, to start working together, start building, a team-based understanding you guys' strengths and weaknesses and where you guys can both apply yourselves. Because even though there may have been a setback, there's some of you guys may have been setbacks, some of you guys, it's literally just kind of like you're just in a position where you can plan better. You guys have a lot of determination within you guys to make something happen. Like, either way, this relationship makes it has earned your pride. So I see you guys in your outcome as the Queen of Pentacles because you're determined and you're committed to expanding the relationship, expanding the home, really working on things that may not be, quick and fast overnight, but definitely has definitely can go in the direction in which one can expand itself and be, safe and stable. I really feel like you guys are really working hard right now, which explains why you're so tired, right? So I feel like there's an opportunity coming in. You guys are ready for them and you guys are open to them. It's just that, of course, when you're tired, you just want to be careful that your exhaustion doesn't, cut out too soon, right? I think the pacing yourself is the biggest thing. But I feel like most importantly, it's like, don't give up. Don't lose hope. You guys have got you guys have got a lot of opportunities coming in. It's just only a matter of time before you see it, because it takes a minute to travel, right? So let's go and take a look at your whispers of love. See what you guys have. Oh, that's sweet. I love you. These words are very important. And you guys got 3 cards just like Aquarius. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. That's what that 3 of Swords may be talking about. And then love makes a difference. Love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So love makes a difference, guys. All right, let's take a look at your Power Surrender card. Surrender to your soul path. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. And I think that's what you guys are doing right now, because the Six of Swords, that's what the Six of Swords talks about, right? Embracing what's coming in. Even the Fool talks about that, embracing what's coming in. And I feel like a lot of you guys have, right? Because that's kind of all you got.